crushing it Wednesday. They feeling undefeated. Queens of the ring like Christine is. If you get in the ring with Christine, you might catch a beating. Just tune in, you gon' have to see it. Stand up if you with us, if not to be seated. You seen them in every arena. Eddie and Nika, who really got something to fight for. Everybody saying they're the GOAT. Who the one that slayed the Chupacabra? Your favorite girls.
Women, we could be late. We're women, we could be late.
No,
what's wrong with you?
10 seconds late. Al the power said you late. It's
10 seconds. You better be glad we're not 10 minutes late. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Women Crushing It Wednesdays. Let me turn my volume down on my computer. Thank y'all for joining us this evening. And to my girls, how y'all doing?
doing fine. Doing
good.
fine.
Crystal's in her car. Crystal and the car. So before we get started, I want to give a shout out to our sponsors, Kush with a C, who does our intro music. We have Octa the Dead that does our thumbnails and our videos, and Hispanics Causing Panic with D-Style and Calix. And by the way, I saw D-Style out there for the first time in Vegas, and he was turning up. But that's his story to tell. And a big shout out to Boxing and Barbecue. Thank you for my shirt. My girls are jealous. They need theirs too.
Yeah, I've been waiting for my shirt because
so jealous.
I was told I was gonna get a shirt. Okay.
Just saying, they want their shirt. They want next. Yeah. So Chris and Joel, I saw them out there, and I don't want to name everybody that I saw out there. Beast mode, but because then I forget people. I'll be like, oh shit, I didn't say, whoever, whatever. So just shout out to all the people that were out there. We had a great time, all the media. It was fabulous. Also, I want to get a shout out to PBC because this event I was credentialed for the first time. And I was super excited, and it was a hot ass card to be credentialed for. So shout out to PBC. To my guys, yes, thank y'all. Thank y'all so much.
The whole card was so action packed from beginning to end. It really was.
The whole card was fire. Like the whole card, like there was not a dull moment. Like you had to pay attention to everything. So so I was there, but I want to know what y'all were seeing when y'all were watching
it. Usually when I'm watching fights, this is what I do. I usually turn the volume down and I'll be playing my music and I'm sipping. I don't be listening to the commentators and stuff. But because usually the undercard and stuff, you maybe get one or two good cards.
Right.
The whole card was action packed from start to finish. So
it was.
I turned my music up. I was like, hold on now.
Hold on, let me sit down and pay attention. No, exactly.
Every fight was action packed. So
good. They were good. Crystal, what did you think about the fights?
The card on Saturday.
Yes. Oh, we'll talk about the next thing too. But yeah.
So I don't get to see all of them. I have to run it back still.
Okay, that's okay. We'll give you a pass. You've been very busy working all these tournaments and stuff, so you good. Nika, what were your top favorite matchups?
Well, actually, the main event was really good. So I can pull up some pictures here that we have.
Yes, please do.
This was a freaking bloodbath. It was a bloodbath.
It really was a bloodbath.
Oh my god! I thought they were gonna stop the fight. In my opinion, they should have stopped the fight. At least after the fourth, where they could declare it a no contest.
Go to the scorecards, yeah.
Yeah.
Or yeah.
So this is one picture here. This is a picture of
Tszyu's back in Fundora's face, yeah.
Yeah, Fundora's nose had to
yes. It's got to be broken.
Just leaking. Oh my god.
Absolutely.
It was I don't know how it was.
And this doesn't even do justice because they had blood, there's blood on their back and chest, but the blood on them was way worse than this. They were just
Yeah, this one, I cannot believe Tim Tszyu like fought that whole time because it was like a fountain just gushing blood
It was a
on top of
fountain.
his head. On the top,
It was a fountain.
Yeah, it really was. And like, here goes a close look. It was look. The fuck is this? This is crazy. This is
Yeah,
crazy. This is crazy.
it is.
I
It
mean,
looked like he got beat over the head with a
yeah,
crowbar.
like this little the gash that he had, it really was gushing the whole time they were fighting. Like once it opened up.
So what happened was Fundora elbowed him. It was an elbow.
No,
Gosh,
he didn't elbow him. He ran into Fundora's elbow. Fundora didn't do
yeah.
that.
Well, no, yeah, it wasn't on purpose. It wasn't on purpose.
This
That's not.
one.
I didn't
It
mean to
was
say
this one.
that.
It was
But
his
yeah,
one.
it was his elbow. It was his elbow for sure. And but it was the first round, and it was bleeding so profusely, and we're like, oh shit, like what happened? And through the fight, it's like, okay, I'm a cut woman, okay, and so I'm thinking, what the fuck is going on? Because the cut person, and I don't know, some of y'all may know who it was. I don't know who it was. I haven't done any research, but it appeared to me, and correct me if I'm wrong, anyone in the chat or Nika, if y'all know, he did not have any adrenaline. All he had was his Q-tips and his Vaseline. Well, Vaseline is not going to coagulate the blood and stop it. So,
Yeah.
and you could see that his hands were like shaking, and
Yeah.
he's holding it, and it's like,
That
it's
thing was
soon,
it was
yeah,
a lot of blood. It was gushing. It was gushing.
gushing. As soon as he let go, I mean, here it goes again, and
I thought he was gonna
and
pass out. If I mean, I thought he was gonna pass out because he looked like he was losing so much blood. I was like, I don't think that's
well, he was asked, and I think I posted the video. I hope I did, but if not, I'll post it tomorrow. But so he was asked after in the post-fight interview if he was weak because he was losing so much blood. He said no, but I could not see, and it was going in his eye, so it was totally restricting his eyesight, totally constricting his eyesight. It was.
Daniel says, Tszyu fell into Fundora's elbow. That was definitely a weird way to get cut, but it wasn't dirty either.
No,
Yeah,
I don't think
he
it
did
was
it to
dirty.
himself, but it was.
Yeah.
I've never seen anybody's like head cut like that from like an elbow on top of the head. You know?
Well, think about it. He's so fucking tall.
Yeah.
You know, he was right on him, and you instead of clashing heads, he was right there at the elbow. You know, it was insane. Lisa, what's up? Riding Yogi, Daniel,
So,
everybody.
Yogi says here, she says, I saw zero signs of adrenaline. Yeah, I don't
Same.
remember. I was sipping that night, but I don't remember seeing
I was too, but
anything but like Vaseline and some
that was
Q-tip.
it. He put a Q-tip on there, but it should have stopped it. It should have stopped it. The adrenaline should have stopped it. You know, I'm sure once he got hit, which I know if he got hit again, it was going to start bleeding again. But as soon as he stood up from the stool, it was done. Crystal, we're just talking about the cuts, you know, and Tim Tszyu's corner cut man. It was ridiculous that there was not better preparation. This is a huge fight. You know, we just couldn't. I don't know if you saw any of the pictures or anything or any of the replay, but you saw the blood.
Do you recall the cut that bowed out Jack have?
No.
Jack,
Oh, the
yeah,
cut. Yes.
it was like in the middle of his forehead. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, they actually
And,
took better care of that cut, like, than they did with this cut here. It looked like a
that's
water
what I was.
on the top of his head. It was bad. It was just bad. I thought they were gonna stop. I think they should have stopped it. But I mean, I don't know. Whoever the cut person was, they didn't do. They weren't prepared. In my opinion, they probably didn't think. They probably thought, oh, we're gonna get this tall guy out of here quick. Let me just take some Q-tips and some Vaseline and we good. He didn't bring the necessary equipment.
He didn't have it, and you can never go into any fight. I don't care if it's a world title fight or just a club fight. You don't go into the corner without the proper equipment. You don't do that. You don't do that. That's elementary. But that's
I guarantee you, next time he will be prepared.
Shit, he probably got fired. I mean, Tszyu mentioned something about that in a negative way. But Crystal, you're right. Body Jack, he had that big ass cut on his forehead. They stopped it. It was probably worse.
Yeah, I
than
think
Tszyu.
Badu
I
Jack's
don't.
cut looked
I don't
worse.
think they don't
Finally
stop
clean.
Bow Down Jack fight. Tony Weeks.
No, he's the bleeding.
Oh yeah. The cutman do a very good job with Bow Down Jack.
Yeah, he did.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
And I ain't trying to get nobody fired, nothing like that. But you know, he could
I
have.
mean, I don't. He got himself fired.
Badu Jack's cut man because Badu's Jack cut was definitely to me. It looked worse. As the gash looked worse once it was cleaned up, and you could see how deep and wide the cut was. It was deeper than, and it just looked worse than Tim's.
Well, his was right here
They
on
did
the
a great
forehead.
job. Yeah, it was like
Tim's view was like scrapage, right? It was
No,
like
no, it was split. It was split
Was it
open.
open? Okay.
Yeah, it was open. It was open. It hit him right on the forehead, on one of the worst places he could be, and it was the elbow, the hard ass elbow, and yeah. But I'm not. I think I have the interview too from the post. I hope I posted it. But Zoom talks about, he did not have a cut person, so he like being nice, but like really letting us know that he's not happy. Which
that was. I feel like that's the reason why he lost the fight. I mean,
I think that has a lot to do with it.
He couldn't see. He could not see, and I'm surprised that he like finished the fight. To be honest, because shoot, I be getting like one little piece of hair, like one of my lashes falls out. I get one little hair, and I'll be like, "Oh Lord, I'm blind! Like help me, Lord!" It's like I cannot imagine blood like all in my eyes.
No, seriously, because blood does. I mean, it blinds you. It's a thick substance, and the thing is, if they would have stopped it in that first round, it would have been a no contest, and the whole thing would have been blown. So I know that everybody knew what was on the line, and then I believe that if they go past the fourth round, they could have gone to the scorecards, but they didn't. They just let it keep going, which I have to question that with the doctor. I mean, question what he was thinking or whatever, even the ref.
Well, they always ask the fighter because it looked like he asked the fighter, like, "You good to go?" And then Tim Tszyu's not gonna say no.
No, he's not. But then it comes. It's the responsibility of the corner and the ref and the doctor. They can step in at any time, But with I want to give some credit to Fundora. He looked better this time than he has as far as using his range, using his reach. He looked better. Oh, we got the bell.
All right, hold on. Oh, there's a lot of
ding, ding.
Scroll down.
Ding, ding, ding. Thank you, D-Star. You didn't leave a comment, but that's okay. We're going to accept that. We're going to accept that, though.
I don't have anything to read. If you guys leave a comment, I will read it out loud. Okay?
Yes, absolutely.
My voice.
We will stop everything, and you will have our full attention every time. Every time. So you all do anyway.
Fundora. Oh, here goes Yogi. Hold on. I see another one coming.
Oh, writing Yogi. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Mwah, mwah.
You should have left a comment writing Yogi because you're a writer. So you didn't write
right. Bruce Gas Boxing. Hello. Thank you. Hola, HLD. Remy, my brother.
Let me scroll back up. Hold on. All right. So I got to get to some of these comments. But I don't know if y'all saw this comment that Trill left. Hold on.
What? I can't see that little. I gotta look on my computer.
Oh damn! I think I scrolled all the way back. Hold on. Damn. Oh, it says smash the like button like Haney's going to do Garcia.
Ooh, okay. We'll accept that. We will accept that. We're gonna talk about that. After this. We are. That's one of our next subjects. What? But I did want to give a little bit of credit to Fundora because not a little bit, a lot. I mean, congratulations to him. I don't mean to say that, but he was using his reach a lot better than he used to. His jabs, his straight punches. He was using his range better. He did not stay in the pocket like usual. So kudos to him.
No, kudos to him because his nose was gushing blood too.
Girl, I think it's broken.
It was one point, but then they controlled it. But it was one point where it was just gushing. Like he came back out from the corner, and it was still gushing blood.
Yeah.
So he didn't give up. I thought he was gonna give up too because it was so much blood in there. I was like, damn.
Well, and the thing is like with blood in the nose, you can't put adrenaline in there, so that's really hard to stop. Like you have to put pressure up top, put ice on it, freeze it. Like you only have less than a minute because by the time you sit down, they get up in the ring. You got like 45 seconds, So yeah, kudos to them. But he did good. He did really good. Lisa, ding 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 ding, Krista.
Wait, all right.
That
so
is so cute.
Wait, Tszyu was first, so we have another one from Tszyu.
Oh Lord. Tszyu, you should have heard my intro.
Dramatic. But
you should have heard my intro.
I have to read it. Well,
yes, you do.
You always help. So yes, Tszyu is the greatest of all time. Okay.
He said you gotta read it. Okay. I told him that you had a really good time in Vegas, but you're gonna tell that story. That's not my story to tell.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you, Lisa. That's so cute. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Let me go back up.
26 Sports. Hello, ladies. We love you. Hope all are well. Yes, we love you too. Thank you.
Yeah, but you know what? So Owl Pals selling Trill. You seen Tank's supposed to come June 22nd, Toyota Center, and suppose David on the card. Yeah, but I saw Tank tweet something, but he didn't say where it was gonna be. He just said I feel like he just kind of like maybe confirm a date because somebody asked him like he replied to a tweet about the fight being on the 15th, and he was like, "No, I'm letting Megan do her thing. It's a week later or something like that."
Who's Megan?
But it's like, "Oh, it's in Houston." I'm just like, I didn't see him say he was in Houston. He just said he was giving her son.
Well, he said Megan. Megan who?
Megan Stallion, because she has a show in Houston on the 15th.
Oh, got you.
All I saw was him kind of confirm a date, sort of, kind of. But he didn't confirm a venue. So when I see everybody like posting this stuff, I'm just like, he didn't say that it was in Houston. So why?
They want to be the first. They want to be the first, but they might be the wrong first.
Yeah, we just gotta wait. We just gotta wait till it's officially announced. That's it.
You recall like when the Spence Crawford business was happening? You would think that these guys understand now, like.
Wait till the announcement, right?
Right. Yeah, just wait, please.
You would think.
Yes,
you would think that.
It's announced. Like, wait till it's announced because y'all gonna have people freaking booking hotels and booking flights, and then they'll be like, "Oh, the fight's in Vegas," and they'll be like,
and then. But that I've learned. Let me just wait till it comes out on BoxRec or like a promoter post it, and then we'll go there because I've learned.
People are taking it and they're making like official posts about it. I'm just like, that's not an official announcement.
It's not official
announcement. Why are y'all running with it? I gotta stop jumping out the. So when I tweeted today, stop jumping out the window. That's what I meant. That was.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. I need.
So without official news,
equivalently or whatever, however you say it. I need to repost that now.
Yeah,
I need to repost that tweet.
So if y'all want to know what I was referring to people running because even Dan Raphael tweeted, he was just like, Tank indicated. He indicated that the fight's on. He didn't say no venue, no nothing. He didn't even give a date. He just said a week later, and he could be wrong on what week he's talking about. So like,
exactly.
How people looking crazy out here.
It's looking crazy. They do it on their own.
Man. Looking crazy, man.
Remy. Oh, Nike, you got to read his comment. Okay. Ding, ding, ding.
All right, yeah. Okay, Remy.
Thank you.
I love a fundura. Okay, let me say it right. Sorry. I would love a fundura Tim Tszyu rematch.
Yeah. I mean, you know what?
I feel it deserves a rematch because, I mean, obviously that blood was, a factor. So
I would too.
Nando Llamas, how you doing tonight? Thank you so much. Saludos, ladies.
Thank
everyone.
You. Saludos. Thank you so much.
And trophy and listening and driving.
Thank you. Well, Remy, there's a verbal agreement. Let's see if it stands because sometimes those verbal things, especially when it comes to business, and maybe Fundora and them didn't think they were gonna win, or and they're like, oh well, yeah, let's do this, or but the thing is that Tim Tszyu is gonna be out for at least 6 months with that cut. So is Fundora gonna just sit there? Are we just gonna sit and wait? Like Krista, you had said something before we got on. So you think that the powers that be are gonna wait 6 months?
No, I do not. I do not think that the WBO will wait for this mandatory to happen after 6 months. I truly do not. I think as quickly as they put the mandate out there, I think they're expecting to have a response. So
Yeah, I
I don't
agree.
think they will wait.
I agree.
But
I agree with that.
so this is Mike right here, ladies. Mike Rueda. I don't know if I like saying his last name. And I want to give him like condolences to him and his family because his brother was murdered. So
Yes,
we,
I'm so sorry. Yes, yes, absolutely.
his family are, holding up. It's very tragic. So
Yes, absolutely.
appreciate
Prayers for you and the family.
it.
Absolutely. So Carmel was on the prelims that were free on TV because Elijah Garcia had gotten sick. I hate that he got sick. I know he had some kind of respiratory thing going on. He's such a nice guy. I was blessed enough to be able to interview him for PBC. And but Carmel got the opportunity, so congratulations to him. And he really showed out because he fought Cuba, who is
Was
a
it
badass fighter, 7-0. So kudos to him. And
was
we
it
have
first round?
another.
Okay. Ooh.
It was not first round. It did go the distance, but it was a great
Good.
fight.
Good.
It
I'm
I,
pulled
glad
I,
to hear
it
that.
pulled
He
out
needs some
it pulled
rounds.
out some things from Carmel for sure.
Good.
Yes.
I need my glasses.
Nika, you gonna read
No, I did.
Remy's?
I did. Oh,
Oh,
Remy's.
you did? Oh no. He got another one, right? Yeah, he
No.
got another one. He said, yeah, Zoo Fundora had that verbal no bueno.
Oh, it's not. It's not on the start thing.
It's not. Oh,
Oh,
I
wait,
just
wait.
see it in the
Okay, here we go.
comments.
Now it popped up for
But
me.
it's blue
It's the
highlighted.
name of
Yeah,
my bad. So let me read it to you. You
that's
pay your
okay.
money. I'm gonna read your comment. You pay your money, Remy. Yeah, Zhu and Fundura had that verbal no bueno. Yeah, I find it. I guess it's a good thing that he's keeping his word. If it was a
Yeah,
verbal contract, but
we'll
uh,
see.
they could kind of work around that if we being honest. But I want to see the rematch because I feel like we didn't get the actual uh like full effect of the fight because of all that blood. Like it should have been
Yeah,
stopped. I feel like
yeah.
I felt bad for him because I can't imagine like fighting the whole fight like that and then you still lose. Like
Oh man, right.
I fought. I stood in here and I dug this freaking fight out, and I still get an L. Oh no. I should have just
And he
stopped
did
it
really
like I was
well.
before.
He did really really well. So what about the Pit Bull and Rolly fight? What was
Uh,
everybody's thoughts on that?
well, I knew that was gonna happen.
Right. Yeah, I think we all
I'm
did.
sorry.
That was exactly as
I knew
expected.
that was gonna happen. I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked, not at the slightest one bit. But I must say, I felt bad for him at
Yeah.
the post interview. Like he definitely shouldn't have been asking questions, but he's the type of person he wanted to say stuff. But he was to me, he looked like he was concussed. He shouldn't have been answering anything. I don't even think he knew where he was at. He was just like, "Happy Easter, everybody," and it was
He
just
he
like
stood there
it
for a
was
good
sad.
like 10,
It was
15
more sad
seconds
than
not saying a
anything.
word.
Yeah, it was sad. So I personally didn't really like him as his personality outside the ring sometimes. But then I was starting to grow on him because he started like saying like when he was speaking on Ryan Garcia. I don't know if you remember that interview. He was just like, "Hey, Ryan Garcia does have mental issues right now, so we should all be a little bit sympathetic." So that was just like, well, he seems like he's a little bit likable here. So then he started talking shit again, and I was just like, you know what? Never mind, get your ass beat. And then he did get his ass beat, and then he did the interview, and I was just like, oh, I feel so bad. It was so bad. Like I hope he's okay. You know, I hope he's, there's no like lasting effects from anything that happened. But he didn't look. He shouldn't. I feel like he should have just went back to go get medical treatment. He shouldn't have been asked any question. But
No, I agree. And I'm gonna comment too. While you were talking, I was reading this comment that got red flagged by Red is Good. Sorry. I was like sidetracked for a second. um, no, I agree. Like what happened was we knew was what was gonna happen, but I will tell you that Rolly knows how to sell a fight. I mean, in all of his interviews and everything, he was fucking hilarious. I mean, he had this necklace on.
no, I started to like him towards the end of the fight because he was doing some really good interviews, and I think maybe
he did. He was.
Yeah, so.
He was, and he had on this Chihuahua necklace, and yeah, and then he had also the belt. Like I took a picture. We saw him at the bar. Okay, we saw him at the bar at like 12 o'clock midnight the night before the fight, and I'm like, bro, he wasn't drinking, but I'm like, bro, don't you need to be asleep? And he was showing off the belt, necklace, so he was selling it all up until the end. He really was. But I did feel bad for him, and it's like I want him to stop. Like I hope that he has something on the back burner. I don't want to see him. Red said, "Don't fall asleep, Crystal." I don't want to see him in the ring again. He was out of it. I don't want to see him in the ring again.
I mean, I think there's some guys that he can still beat, but
he looks horrible.
What about the Prograis and Raleigh? What if
Man,
I don't know.
I mean, I'm speaking as a mother.
We always talk shit, but we end up watching these fights,
No, we
like,
do.
I don't want to see it, and then my ass would be right up here, like.
No, we do. We do always watch and end up watching. But what if he's just like a hype man for somebody else? I mean, golly. I mean, yeah. I mean, I think that they can make that fight. I absolutely do think they can make that fight. But that's when my motherly instincts come out. Like I don't want to see him in there, and like I don't want to see it.
Regis was like,
Girl.
He said I saw him say he don't want to fight him, but he.
What does it prove, though? What does it prove if Prograis beat Raleigh? Probably nothing. But do Raleigh have a chance against Prograis?
No, I don't think so.
How Prograis looked last time.
He did, but look how horrible Raleigh looked.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let them go at each other and make a little money.
There's a lot of comments. You know what? Let me put my glasses on.
Yeah, girl, start reading these comments because some of them, because I was laughing at Red's comment, and then from there's a bunch of other comments in me. I mean, I could read them off of the computer, but off the phone, that's a whole different thing. My eyes are bad.
He says real fans watch fights, love and hate relationships. Yeah, because I be talking shit, but I always end up every fight that I talk shit about, I always watch that shit.
It's true, but the one that he said that we got red flag on, he said, I'm still Pimp C, biatch. So what the fuck is up? Putting pot on the streets because I
fucking us. Hey, I know. Murder.
So yeah, that sounds like when you were talking, I was like laughing and reading this comment. I'm like, this guy.
Daniel obviously does not feel bad for him. He says, I enjoy seeing Crayon eating Rolly.
I know.
Getting his ass whooped. I was laughing my ass off when he was getting nailed. Damn, Daniel.
I have to agree with Daniel. Why we feel bad for the lad? He already know what he's for.
No, I felt bad when I heard him like trying to like answer the questions because you could tell he was not there. He just looked dazed. He sounded dazed and confused. So that was sad to me because I don't want to see, like, even though he's not my favorite fighter or anything, I don't want to see him like hurt like that. And
I understand.
Well, there
some of the regular.
I got a big heart, you guys. I took a lot of shit, but I got a big heart. I felt
some of the regular interviews, he look or appear as though he don't know what's happening either. So I don't feel bad for him.
Well, and we saw I know y'all saw the video of De La Hoya and Hopkins like just laughing their asses off when they found out he got his ass beat.
I thought that was in poor taste.
I did
What do you guys think about
too.
that? Yeah, I think that was in poor taste.
Oscar,
Same.
Chihuahua chain was
something that's
cringe.
wrong with him.
Same.
You know what? Wait. So wait, he's gonna be walking around with this Chihuahua chain. This Chihuahua beat his ass.
And the belt that he didn't get.
Stuff around your neck.
Exactly. And the belt that he didn't get. Base the kid is in the house. I was on his I was watching the show earlier, Base. It was amazing. Thank you for tuning in. It's 2:00 in the morning. What'd you say?
Chihuahua chain now.
Oh, well, he's gonna wear a tie. Okay.
Oh my god, that's so wait,
But
the other one you posted, that was a belt?
Yeah, that's what I saw he was wearing in the bar. Shout out to Basic Kid. Shout out to Basic Kid. It's 2:00 in the morning. He's tuned in. He said he was gonna come stop by, and I appreciate that.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
so,
that's the one he was wearing.
I hope he has like a 90-day return policy for that chain with the Chihuahua, because I mean,
girl,
I'm not fucking Chihuahua chain and the Chihuahua beat my ass. Like,
or I hope it was fake. I hope it was fake.
That is
I hope it'll turn somebody's neck green. That's what I hope.
A necklace of somebody that beat your ass around your neck.
Yeah, I know, that's horrible.
That's crazy. Sorry. I should give Rolly 5 straight tuna. They should give away.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I see some people. I feel like he's good for boxing as far as like getting people like excited to watch a fight, because he can talk shit and he can sell a fight, but see, when you put him in there with people, because the way he won that belt was not, the ref stopped it prematurely.
Can we just congratulate the undisputed motherfucking queen Sanisa and her fight against Val? Can we just give her some praise, because look, she did the damn thing. She did the damn thing. Oh, we got a comment for you to read, Nika.
All right, here we go. Whoa, wait, hold on. See, it takes a minute to pop up on the list. Hold on.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Okay, here we go. Al Pal. All right. Thanks, Al. Let's see what you're gonna say before. Just in case, here's a little donation for a ticket. Y'all pulling up if it is in Houston? Megan Thee Stallion booked 14th to the 15th. It's set June 22nd. Hope it is.
Thank you for that. Appreciate it so much. We really do.
We might pull up, right? Well, no, you're gonna be.
I'm going to be out of the country until June 3rd. I go to Colorado on the 28th, and then I'll be there for a couple of weeks, and then I'll be in Bangkok for a month. But the girls, hey.
So this is at middle of June. You'll be back by then, right?
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, June. Oh, not July. Oh, hey. Okay. What? Okay. Hey, let's put on the calendar, ladies. My birthday is June 30th. You know what I'm saying? We can celebrate in Houston.
I think my thing is delayed. My feed.
Is it?
Yeah, because they're saying we're talking over each other. So I'm sorry. My apologies.
Yeah, it is. I think it must be delayed because we were kind of talking over each other.
Yeah. All right. So let me just work the comments for now, and you guys go ahead.
No.
What about this one?
Oh my God.
What about that vortex?
Yeah,
that's what I want to.
I want
Yeah.
you guys to. Yeah,
let's talk about it.
About that too. I want to talk about that too.
Crystal.
Vortex says, what's your thoughts on Spence going into the ring trying to get the fundora fight? Crystal, you go first.
You up first. We'll go in a circle. Then you, Nika. Then me. We'll go like this.
First of all, I don't get to see it firsthand, right? Because I have not watched it yet. I just hear that. So tell me what you know about it. I have my own personal opinion, but I want to know what you know about it. How he looked. I mean, what was it like?
He looked chubby. He looked bloated. We being honest. I know his fans are gonna say, "Oh, he's in best shape." No, he wasn't. He looked bloated like a motherfucker. He looked like me before my cycle or something. You know how we get bloated. He was bloated. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That man was bloated. He was not in shape. So y'all can say this man was in shape all y'all want. This was the lies y'all were telling yourself before the Crawford fight. I thought y'all got humbled, but y'all did not get humbled. Y'all didn't get humbled enough for me because y'all. Oh my God, he didn't look like he was in shape to fight. So I mean, he would, But what? I'll let you finish what you were saying, though, Krista.
I just want to know what he looked like. So you answering my question.
Yeah.
So then what happened? What happened? He just go into the ring and he said he
He
wanted
went
to
in the
get
ring
Fundora?
and yeah, he was trying to get the fundora fight. I mean, that's he's supposed to do that, I guess, because but these it's the fans. It's the fans. The fans. The fans are Spence gonna get it back in blood. He's gonna get it back in blood. Crawford's ducking it. Now your man's went in the ring. He thinks he sees something. He thinks he sees something in Fundura, so he's trying to get that fight. So everybody's like, yeah. So now everybody's okay with the Fundura and the Spence thing. But they were saying their man was gonna come back and get it in blood, and that Bud was ducking Spence. So now it's like I'm not surprised, to be honest. I'm not surprised. I'm just actually annoyed with it because shit. They get mad that we're still celebrating a win, but they they were saying he was gonna get it back in blood, and your man came in there. He looked heavier than he did before, like the fight. Prior to Crawford, he didn't look in shape. I don't know why people say he looked in shape. That night I've seen some pictures, on social media, but that night in the ring, he had a lot of stuff on. So but his face and everything, he looked bloated. He didn't look in shape to me.
Well,
Like fighting,
so
nowhere near fighting shape. So he would be like in a fat camp and then brushing up some skills. A fat camp would definitely be because supposedly he was weight trained.
Remy said, Christine, wasn't Spence wearing a big sweater? I mean, it looked like he was wearing like a big like sweater thing. And
But you can
honestly,
see it in his face too. You
no,
can see it.
you could. But when he got in the ring to call out Fedor, whatever, I couldn't hear everything because the roar of the crowd was so loud. When he got in the ring, which respect to him and everybody, um, uh, um, was cheering. But I know that he was saying that he wanted next. And we got Red here right now. One of Bud's trainers. If Bud wants those fights, he will get them, or they will vacate. Don't believe everything you read or hear. Okay, you already hear. You heard what he said. If Bud wants the fights, he will get them, or they will vacate. Don't believe everything y'all read or hear. It's so true, and I totally agree. I mean,
But
it's good for.
let
Go ahead.
the boxing committee on Twitter, they know everything. They're there at the negotiation tables. We are not so
Yeah.
privy to that, but these other people on Twitter, they are. So
Well, and I don't believe that they thought that Fedor was going to win. I mean, I think people had their eyes on Zoo, and
well,
so Spence is there, but he had his eyes on Zoo.
yeah. I just it would be it's so crazy if Spence was to get that fight and then Fundura would beat him too. That is
Girl,
oh my
I don't.
god. I would be here for the meltdowns because it's
I love
I think
Spence,
the
what
but
as a
happened?
person and a fighter is his fans. It's his fans. It's the fans because they be talking shit and then they always switch it up. They always move the goalposts. It's always never the same energy. And I don't give a fuck who get mad about it. It's just the truth. I call it how I see it.
Eh,
Y'all are some
eh,
floppy ass mother. Like, ooh.
Errol have some talent though. Do you think that Fundora will like? I don't think Fundora will put a beat down on him like Mr. Crawford do. But
No, I ain't
is
say
it
all that, but it's
possible? Is it possible it can be competitive?
I think that it could be competitive. I think the only thing that I'm concerned about is the things that go on outside of the gym. And we've talked about that. It's the lifestyle. It's the
The self
lifestyle
discipline.
because that will definitely affect you when you're in the ring. And the lifestyle of Spence will have to change. Um, he has a high guard. He doesn't move his head. You know, he can't just stand right in front of Fundora because Fundora did use his reach a little bit. Is he going to use angles? Is he going to move his head? Is he going to say, you know what, today's the day I called him out. No more drinking, no more partying. I'm done if I get this fight. So that's where my concern lies, not the skill set, because yes, he absolutely does have the skill set. He's shown it in the past. But you can be outboxed, as we saw in July, and beat, as we saw in July. But and not taking anything away from him, but the better man won, and Fedora, he's just going to keep on climbing. And if Bud doesn't, I mean, if Spence doesn't change something, it's going to be, you know. him not getting his hand raised.
I don't know about Fundora continuing to climb. Like, okay, so he win this last fight, but it sounds to me like there's some factors, right? How high do we expect Fundora to really climb?
Well, I think that the reason why I say that is because right now he's got some jewelry. Okay. And then number two, I did see a little bit of improvement in his game. If you watch the fight, because before that I was like, man, this kid is so tall and so long, and he don't use shit for defense, and he don't use shit for jabs or touching the person or using his range. He did in this fight. I don't know what changed, what clicked, whatever. So I do see him doing some good things. Now, is he going to make it to the mountaintop? I don't know. Could he beat Bud? No, and not at all. Not to me. And it's not just because, I'm a super fan. The skill set is not there. But he is, I believe that he is going to climb a bit. I do.
I don't know. I'm still laughing at you.
What?
The Spence, how he got outboxed, because man,
Oh, yeah.
I had to remind people, because it's like, hey, please don't let me go back in my petty bag and start like replying and bringing up old tweets of all the shit I was talking, and oh, we're gonna get it back in blood, all this stuff. And now everybody's no, this is what disgusted me. This is what I wanted to talk about. How everybody's telling Bud to get in line now because Spence called out Fundora. It's like, what the fuck? How
That's funny.
Your man got his ass.
Bye.
He should not be put in front of nobody. But if he
Bye.
gets in line, don't tell him that he needs to get in line, because they know if Spence would have won and then Bud would call out Fundora like this, they would have told. You think they would have told Spence to get in line? No. So get out of here. Yeah, I gotta keep the same energy. That shit is disgusting. It's disgusting the way some of these fans are.
Red is good has another good comment. These promoters don't want to be in court with somebody with money to fight them. Fighters usually can't afford to take them to court, but guess who do? Exactly. Absolutely. That's it. Remy, we got another ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. Can you see that?
Oh, God. I got to read it. This is not my words. Bud deserved the fight, not lying back with Spence.
Yep. You ain't lying.
Somebody said in the chat that he looked 180. He looked, he was not in shape. So the fans lying to people and lying to themselves, saying, "Oh, Spence looked like he was in shape." In that night, maybe I don't know about today. That night he didn't look like a person who's been going to the gym here and there in between since the fight. But we know who has been in the gym. We know who has been in the gym.
Do he have shorts on, or do he have sweatpants or jeans or what?
Pants. He had on pants. Yeah.
But it was his face. His face looked really.
Yeah, his face was very swollen. It was. And like I said, I love EJ. I do. But he yeah.
Well, just because we're calling it how we see it don't mean.
No, you're right. You're right.
Y'all gotta get out your feelings with that. If I'm calling exactly what the fuck I see. If the man looked like he had weight on him, that's just what it is. I don't mean I don't like Spence or nothing like that. It means he looked like he had weight on him.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. But we got to give our girl some shine, though. We got to give Sinisa some shine. We got before the night is over. We got to give her some shine. She did so good. I believe she beat Val. A lot of people thought, oh, I don't know, it should have been a draw, this and that. I believe that she won the majority of the rounds. And the way she was moving her head and she was slipping punches, she looked amazing. Crystal, did you get to watch that fight? The Top Rank fight?
No, I don't get to watch any of them.
Yeah, you're working, girl. I know. You're right. You're right. Nika, what about you?
But I didn't start watching it until maybe the 5th round. But
yeah,
from when I started watching it, I could tell what the way I called it was for Sinisa. So I'm not really sure why people were so upset, because from when I started watching it, she was winning, and then I wasn't that far. I didn't miss that much of it. So
this is funny.
Who is Nancy to her? Is that her manager or?
No, well, she's the belt holder of the
She said something like, it's like, oh,
There's
she said,
people in charge of belts, you know, that they
okay.
hold the belt, they present the belt, and that's what Nancy does. Yeah.
What did you remember what she said in the ring? Like when they were with when she was with with
I
the
did not. I do
okay.
not. We'll have to go back and look at that.
Somebody in the
But I
chat. She said something. It
yeah.
was something
Somebody in
smart.
the chat said.
Yeah. She said something
But
smart about like, oh, she was trying to
well,
insinuate that Sinisa lost, but she didn't lose, in my
oh,
opinion.
Nancy was or Gloria was?
I think it was Nancy.
Really? Okay, I
Yeah,
really want to know what that was then because
it
go
was.
ahead. I'm sorry, Crystal. Were you gonna say something, Crystal? I'm sorry. No. Okay, but Gloria, Coach Gloria, I know her very
Or
well.
maybe it was
And
the coach. Maybe it was the coach. Because
so it
somebody.
was. Yeah, so I'll tell you what it was. So Coach Gloria, she was there from the beginning with Sinisa. Okay, she with Sinisa and her dad, and she took her through the amateurs. They worked together side by side, you know, and that was, you know, there's a very intimate relationship between coaches and boxers. There is, and I mean that in the most. They know your family. They know when you're injured. They know when you're crying, when you want to give up. Everything, all the shit you go through. They get the calls at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. You know, they take your calls, whatever. It's just that is something that is like you're like a second parent or a brother or a sister or an uncle or something. Okay, so I just put that out there. So anyway, Sanisa said that this is about vengeance. This is about vengeance against Gloria and against Val because Gloria called Sanisa's dad and said, "Hey, I got this opportunity to work with a former two-time world champion. What do you think I should do?" What? 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 And she's fighting Sanisa. They're in the same weight class. They're in the same weight class. They weren't even gonna fight at that time, but they're in the same weight class. Like, come on. Like, it's you know that is very hurtful. It's very hurtful. I have no respect for that, and I'll say it publicly. I don't give a shit. I have no respect for that. Um, but anyway, so that's that. And so whenever she won the fight, you know, Gloria gets on the mic and some of the stuff that she was saying, like Sinisa sucks and this and that, and she didn't win that fight and blah
So
blah
it was
blah. They
her.
want to run it back.
So that was
Yeah,
Gloria.
that was Gloria.
Okay,
And
okay.
then so somebody that was there told me that I don't know when this happened, and I'm not promoting violence, okay, outside of the ring. But they said they threw a beer can at her head or a beer bottle at her head, you know, at
Oh, yeah, I
Gloria's.
think it was a cup of beer. It was like, yeah, they threw.
Yeah, something
Yeah,
like
you
that.
know, some trashy ass fans like that. They fuck it up for everybody. Like,
Yeah.
okay, you don't like the fighter, fine, but like, why are you throwing anything at anybody?
And a lot of people have questioned, you
It was a
know,
big lady too. She was doing the most. She needed to be escorted up out of there. Like,
that was probably a family member of City. I don't know. Maybe I'm sorry, allegedly.
that
Maybe.
she was inappropriate. Like that was very inappropriate. She should have been escorted out of there. Like, why the fuck are you
Yeah,
throwing?
like I said, I don't promote violence outside of the ring. Like that's where it takes place. That's where it's supposed to take place between the two boxers, and then after that, you know, it's over. But I just thought that was really nasty. You know what happened? Sanisa won. A lot of people have questioned her her style and this and that. Well, she looked fucking fabulous to me. She looked better than she's ever looked. But we know what ignites her. You know, I mean, she's been kicking ass, but that ignited her and she showed out. So kudos to her. That should have been fucking main event. Like, who's the main event? I'm
Yeah,
sorry. God forgive me.
it was Oscar Valdez.
Forgive me.
No,
I'm
I
just
thought this
saying.
should have been the main event too, but you know how that goes. Their fight was definitely much more entertaining than the main event.
Absolutely. It really, really was.
Thanks,
It
Remy.
really was.
Um,
Yes, thank y'all so much. We just appreciate our chat. So I can't even believe we've already gone an hour. Like shit, almost an hour. What the hell? So Crystal, what are some of the other boxing news that you want to talk about? I know you've been so fucking busy.
Yeah, this weekend is Kansas City Golden Gloves in
Mm.
Kansas City, Missouri. So if anyone is close, get out there and support the lads. I know they have almost 200 boxes registered. So I think they have Wednesday check-in, Thursday, Friday, Saturdays fights. So this will be good. And then, what is this question, Crystal? Do you think Bud
Oh
is
yes, Riding Yogi.
Riding Yogi says, do you think Bud is going to jump up and down weight classes like Canelo to get greatness legacy?
Listen, first of all, Riding Yogi, I will never compare both Crawford to Canelo. I think they are both magnificent on their levels, but they do their own thing, right? So I don't think that Crawford will probably jump up and down in weight. I think he will do the fights that he wished to do, just like Coach Red said earlier. He will get the fights that he wants, and we can't complain about that. At this point, it is what he wants to do, and enjoy his life. That's the stage he is on now. He need to enjoy his life and enjoy the fights that he want. So that's how I
Absolutely.
feel about that. But 'tis the season still for Golden Glove. So if you're out and about in the Kansas City, I know next week we have some regional over in the Nebraska, so I'll be over there. Um, After that, I have one coming up in the St. Louis, Missouri, and that would be a good one. So yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. The month of May, I'm out of the country, so I'm not sure if I will be boxing much in the month of May.
Oh, where are you going?
I'm going to Australia.
Earlier, because her daughter's there.
Yes, good for
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Good for
So
you.
they want me to touch the koalas, but please understand the koalas in Australia they have chlamydia. How I explain that to a doctor? You
Oh,
know,
man.
they
Get a stuffed koala. Get a stuffed koala.
they want
Don't
they
touch a real one.
they want me to ride one camel. Camels spit on you. The kangaroos are mean. I don't know what I
Kangaroos.
would do.
Oh my God. Just go to the beach and have a good time.
For real.
Yeah, that's what I say. That's exactly
Yeah.
what I say. Nika, what is something that you wanted to leave us with, or something you want to talk about before we get out? Nando said you're too friendly, Crystal.
No,
Oh,
no,
she can get.
that's the way she felt because Crystal's a fan of boxing. She's a fan of boxing, so she could be impartial and just talk about,
Oh my
oh, I'm
goodness.
a big spender. I'm gonna let
Uh-oh.
you drink your water and mind your fucking business. I had dropped a little 10-second little bar, but I deleted it because people started bookmarking it, and I was just like, you know what, delete this shit. I did a little bar, but yeah, drink your water, mind your business. Those are words to live by. But people, I don't. These are like simple things to follow. People don't do it. They don't do it. They don't do it.
Thank you, Red. Thank you so
Thank
much.
Yes.
You're the bomb. Thank you. You're gonna help us get to Houston and get to that concert.
Oh wait,
Red.
Yogi says she's held lots of koalas and never got STDs. Just on
Oh, that's good to know.
Oh, so wait. I just wanted to say, I feel like this Haney and Garcia fight is in shambles because I don't know what's wrong with my mic. Let me. I'm gonna log out and come back in.
I can hear you just fine.
Oh, see, Christine says she can't hear me, so maybe it's her. Yeah. Oh, fix your mic. Fix your headphones, Christine. So I think it's you because Crystal can hear me. Can you guys hear me in the chat?
I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay, maybe the chat. I'm waiting for the chat. So this Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney fight.
It's in your headphones. It's in my daughter's headphones.
Okay.
Disconnect from me.
Oh, it's her. See, I'm over here like, what the fuck? So it looks like there's a lot of tickets left still to be purchased for this fight in New York, and I think a lot of people are like, they're scared to purchase anything because they don't know if Ryan's gonna actually show up for the fight. So I don't know if he thought this, if this is a rant or like that he's doing to promote, but it's not working because people are not buying tickets. So,
You know what happened? You know what happened? You know what happened? My daughter. No, my daughter came upstairs, and then y'all connected to hers. I'm like, get away. Sorry. What were we saying?
So, yeah, I just feel like the fight is not selling like it should because Ryan kind of fucked it up with the stuff that he's been doing, and now the tickets are like the tickets are very high priced there. I think they dropped them down, but they didn't drop them down significantly to people to keep purchasing them. and the pay-per-view is going to be $80 in some pay-per-view sites, but then $70 on the Zone. So, you know, worst case scenario, people are going to have to like just purchase the fight because I don't think people are buying tickets. So,
And a lot of people I know they were going, and now I don't know if y'all talked about this. They were going, now they're not going. They canceled
see,
going
look,
to New York.
Alra. Okay, I don't know if it's AI or Alra 050. I think this is Remy's friend that just came to our page. So he says
Thank you so
80%
much.
tickets of Haney and Garcia are unsold. So yeah, that's pretty bad.
I don't
Okay,
think there isn't any security that this fight will be happening still.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's
People
why.
I know have canceled. People I know have canceled their trip.
Mhm.
I mean, because
Yeah,
people already canceled their flights and their hotels because they thought the fight was initially going to be in Vegas. So people were just
right.
purchasing flight tickets and hotel, and they had to cancel it. And now people probably like, you know what, I'm not gonna go to New York and purchase. So I don't know, it's just kind of a mess. So I think
I
this
see,
thing did more damage than anything.
absolutely. I see your comment, Remy. I got you. I got you, Remy, for sure.
Oh wait,
Um,
is there any more?
yeah.
Oh no, okay. I
Oh,
mean, I'm
that's
gonna work.
Friday Yoga said, yeah, she canceled. She canceled. That's what she canceled. But
See,
yeah.
oh yeah, see. Ah. And it said, wait, the first day they sold 10,000. That's crazy, yeah. And then I don't think anybody bought anything after that, Lisa. I don't think anybody bought after that.
It
Yeah,
seems like they
I feel
didn't.
like Ryan, he definitely ruined it for a lot of people. So I don't know what he got to do. If he got to run somewhere butt ass naked to like get the fight going again, I don't know what. These people are not buying tickets. They're not buying
No,
it.
at least it says is Devin promoting that. It seems like he's not promoting. It seems like he's letting Ryan do all of his crazy tactics, and he'll be the one to possibly sell the fight, you know. But it seems like Devin's just concentrating on working out, which is what he should, get himself together, which he should, you know.
Like, see, Lisa asks, is Devin promoting then? And to be honest, I think he's so focused in his the training. He hasn't been doing that much promotion either. So I
Could y'all
really
hear me? Could y'all hear me at all? Was I
yeah, we
just
could
talking
hear
to
you, but you
myself?
probably
Oh,
couldn't hear us. We could hear you. You couldn't
okay.
hear us.
I'm like,
So yeah, I feel like, do y'all feel in the chat that Devin's like doing his part of promoting too? It's like, I don't know.
oh, but look what Lisa says too. It's also the month of Ramadan. That's
Yeah,
true.
that's true. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Thank you, Daniel.
Yeah. So this is kind of all of a shit show as far as like sales. I don't know.
That's true.
Ryan also
True.
had weight last fight. He
Yeah.
did.
Thank you. You can
And
hear me.
I saw Haney call him fat the other day. He was like, Ryan's still fat because Ryan was posting a picture. You know how when
Yeah.
we take pictures, sometimes it'd be like, that's what. That's kind of what.
There are paid promoters for this fight, right? There's
Yeah,
paid.
but these promoters aren't really promoting anymore. It's like
I know, but
the boxers have to promote themselves. Like Lisa says, they may have to promote this fight. I know it's Ramadan, but he's gonna have to do something, or at least have some of his people that aren't practicing Ramadan do something. You know,
how
somebody's
often?
got to do something.
How often do we see Devin promote he fights? I feel like he's a little on the old school side, like he father, and they are focusing on the fight rather than the promotion of the fight. And this is potentially has been hurtful to Devin in the past.
Yeah.
I don't see this changing. I don't think
No, I agree.
But you know, it's usually Devin's father, Bill, who does like the promoting and pushing. But he's doing Ramadan as well. So
Yeah.
you know, there's no. I feel like before the month of whatever they started it, his dad was doing a great job of promoting the fight. But now that he can't do it because of Ramadan, there's nobody. All we're hearing is Ryan, and what Ryan is telling us and what we're seeing and what we're observing. It don't look like Ryan's gonna make the fight, so that's not gonna make me want to purchase a ticket. You know?
Right, right. Well, and the thing is, we have one extreme and the other extreme. It's like Ryan is all on social media and talking all this stuff, and then we have Devin who's not saying anything. So I think boxers today need to know that yes, they have promoters and they're going to put out flyers and they're going to put things in Box Rec and things like that, and they're going to like set up a couple of interviews, but for the most part you got to do a lot of your own promoting. It has to be equal. Like Devin's just all about working out, that's great. Ryan is not. Okay, that's not good. So there has to be equal amount, or at least 60-30, 60 in the gym, 30 on social media, whatever. There has to be, I don't know what the number should be, but there should be something where you're at least putting out pictures, something to promote this fight, in my opinion. Little clips. It takes 30 seconds to say something, and then you're done. Go on. Do what you got to do.
I feel like people are just they already see what they see in Ryan, and they don't feel comfortable making any purchases. Like,
yeah, but and if Devin say, you know what, this fight is going to happen, I'm going to be there. We're going to be there. Buy your tickets today. I mean, that might change some minds, But who knows? Who knows? Who knows?
Do you like what you've been saying? Do you feel like Ryan's gonna show up? This is like
See, I do think he's gonna show up. Should he? I don't know. Should
somebody
step in?
Is he? Because I just feel like, I mean, he only hit, today's the 3rd. Tomorrow. Okay, so this is what I'll leave out because we were kind of closing out. My mom's birthday is tomorrow, so I want to wish my mom a very happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yes. My lady to the moon and back. So yes, happy birthday to my mommy, Rosario. Okay.
The queen. Happy birthday to her.
I love you, mommy.
That's beautiful. And but I will say this really quick. I heard a few rumors allegedly that somebody, I'm not going to say which one of the guys, lost some money. They need this fight. It's going to happen, but that's it. That's what I'll just say. Crystal, last words.
Thank you to the chat, and happy birthday to Nika mother.
Thank you.
And I look forward to seeing everyone next week. Wishfully, I won't be in the car next week.
But you see, you're multitasking. You're working the fight like the
every day, all day. We multitasking.
Girl, get you a drink and put your feet up.
Right.
Jeez. Yes, I want to thank everybody in the chat. We have the best chat in the world, and I have the best girls in the world. Nika, Crystal. And happy birthday, Nika, to your beautiful mother. Oh my gosh. You have to get her a good dinner and bake her a cake.
I'm not gonna bake.
Okay, well, pick her out a pretty cake. Pick her out a pretty cake.
Yeah, we're gonna pick her out a nice cake. She just wants some KFC biscuits. That's what she really.
Really?
She loves KFC biscuits. Oh,
that's easy.
But so I'm gonna get her some food, and then I'm gonna make sure we have KFC biscuits.
Girl, you are so good. Now that's easy. So next week we have 2 coaches from 2 different TCL
Combat League.
Combat League, yes. They're gonna talk about, they're gonna face each other eventually, and they want to talk about what's coming up. This is the month. So
they had some good fights that just happened too. I think that was this weekend.
The girls.
Melissa and we had the other girl here.
Yes, we had her on the show.
Yeah, Melissa beat her though. She fought Melissa.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, so
I didn't know she beat her.
Yeah.
Okay, well, God bless them both.
Melissa St. Ville. I think that's
Melissa St. Ville beat her. Okay. And then so we have them coming on, and then on the 17th we have Hank Lundy, who's going to be fighting soon. And then on the 24th, we have Heather Hardy. She's about to go into bare knuckle boxing. So we're going to talk to her about that. So we got some exciting things coming up, and possibly some surprise guests here and there. We got some feelers out there, and they want to come on, but we got to see where we're going to put them. This is a good problem to have. Very good problem. So anyway, love you all, and everybody have a great night. We love to love you.
Good night.
Good night.